Hello everyone, my name is Lane Dupre and welcome to my channel. So I guess the best day I think on this trip for me was when we went to this private island. This island was so cute. First of all, wait, before we go there, let's talk about how we got there. So we our driver took us to this location. You know, when you're going to an island, of course you got to take a boat to get there. So they take us to like the little dock that we have to go to. We're walking, and of course the smallest boat on the dock is the boat that we have to get on. The smallest boat on the dock is the boat that we have to get on. I looked at this boat and literally wanted to turn around. Like, least favorite part of the whole trip. Everyone else on the boat seemed to be having a great time. I thought it was awful. Like, I was scared. It was going fast. It was jumping up and down. It was vicious, but we got there. We got there safely. Like, literally every island we saw, everybody was like, oh, this is it. Nope, passed it right up. It took us probably an hour on this boat. I might be exaggerating a little bit because I didn't like it, but it was like an hour on this boat to get to the island, but it was absolutely worth it. So if you do ever go to Belize and you have to get on a boat to go to an island, I promise you it's worth it. It's a traumatic experience for me. It was worse than the little commuter plane, if you ask me. But we did it and it was so worth it. So we got to this island. It was like an excursion, so you know, we paid for it through our hotel. We got there, and literally the moment that you're pulling up, you can just tell it's gonna be great. Like, the water, it had just like a shack on it, like with a bar, and then you can actually stay on this island. I'll put the island in the description box because I don't actually remember what the name is, but you could stay on the island. They have like little rooms that you can stay on, and it was gorgeous. It really was. So the moment we got out of the boat, they give you like a welcome coconut to, you know, to drink the coconut water. It was so good. And then the bartender comes up, you know, does his little spiel, welcome to the island. You know, they have this long list of drinks that you can order, and these drinks had the most ridiculous names, like the most ridiculous names, but they were good. And they had like this deal that you can get, I think it was like 8 shots or something. So of course that's what we did. We went snorkeling, and the snorkeling actually was really, really fun. I got a lot of footage from it actually, so that was actually better than the Cancun snorkeling. So I feel like the snorkel experience is just getting better and better. So I don't know what's gonna be next, but this one was pretty good. The water was so clear, there was fish everywhere. We saw a shark. Like, a little scary, a little intimidating, but we saw a shark. Of course, I don't know what shark it was, but it wasn't gonna do anything to us. But it was still a little bit like, wow, you know, there's a shark and we're in the middle of the water, and where's the boat? And but it was fine. It was actually, we did it for maybe an hour that we were snorkeling. So they had like little games on the island that you could play. We played a couple games, and you know, just hung out, talked to everyone that was with us. There was only 3 other couples with us, but they were all really cool. It was fun. The trip back, you know, at that point everyone's drunk because they've had 8 shots and drinks and been out in the sun and tired. And honestly, the trip home on the boat wasn't as bad as coming there, obviously because I was drinking, but it wasn't that bad going back. So it was horrible going down, and just it was okay going back. So that night we were pretty much exhausted. That was actually our last night. We were really tired, and we actually were supposed to take our COVID test because you have to get tested for COVID to get back to the US. And we missed our appointment. Like literally, I'm getting ready, makeup half done. I'm like, we had our COVID test, I think at like 5 o'clock we were supposed to go. First of all, why didn't the guy call us to tell us, hey, you guys, your appointment, like we were in the room at 5 o'clock. I just forgot all about it. So it's like 5:30, and I just realized that we missed our COVID test at 5 o'clock. And literally they told us that we could push it till 5 because that was like the latest that they would be there. But we got our COVID test, almost didn't get it, but we got it. Then we had dinner at the hotel that night. So they had like a restaurant on the water. So you had to like walk across the dock to get to the restaurant. And this restaurant, the food was the same food that was like inside the restaurant inside, but just to be on the water and eat, like the sound, the breeze, it was great. It was probably my favorite. Well, we did go to another restaurant. Actually, we did go to another one. That might have been my favorite, the other one. But this one, it was just like everything was surrounding you. It was just so nice. It was so nice. See, this is like the one place, I'm extra all the time, but this is like the one place that you could go to and not be extra. Like you can literally go to dinner with no makeup. You can go dinner in your swimsuit. You can go to dinner in your pajamas. Like it's so relaxed and laid back. So to go back to talk about the other restaurant we went to, I don't remember the name of this restaurant either, but it was really, really good. It was one of they're probably the best restaurant that they have there. The food, the menu, the drinks, the ambiance, like it is connected to a hotel, but like you're eating and you literally see the shore, like the water is right there. And the moon, let me just tell you guys, the moon on the water, I have so many pictures of it, like from every night. The moon on the water looks so fake. Like it looked so fake. It looked like a picture, but it was beautiful. Every night was so nice and breezy, and it was never cold. Like the weather was perfect. So we went to that restaurant, and I think probably the most memorable time, and I'm saving this for last because it's gonna take some time to talk through this. I'm gonna just let you guys actually look at the video of what happened, but it was probably the most memorable part of this trip. My husband is a little adventurous, and yeah, I'm not all the time, and this man made me get on this boat. So listen, the hotel had like the little boats you can take out. So he's doing it, and I'm like, well, you know, I kind of can't just let him do it on his own. What if he drowns? I can't help him. Even though he wasn't gonna drown because he could stand up in the water. I told you guys, it's very shallow. So anyways, he convinced me to get on this boat, and I really got on it because I saw some rocks out there that I wanted to take pictures on. So I was like, all right, I'll get on. Let's do it. We get in these boats, and I thought I was gonna die. It was fun. It's scary though, and I mean, I've done it before, but the only thing I'm gonna tell you that's really scary, what was scary about it, was there's no one watching you. Like, we were drunk. We shouldn't have been on them things. Someone should have been watching at least. No one watching. Like, even the people that were at the resort, just like the guests, like, no one's paying attention. If we drown, we're drowning. If we drift off too far, we're dead. No one cared. And I couldn't, if my husband is 6'6", if he drowned, I can't save him. It was a bad idea. It was a good idea, but it was a bad idea. We had a lot of fun. He kept making me go out further and further and further. And at one point I was just like, you know what? This is it. If we're gonna go out, we're just gonna go out having fun, because it was scary. So we made it to the rocks. I took my photos. And then that wasn't enough. He wanted to go out even further. So we made it back. We made it back after we almost killed each other, and after the water almost killed us. This man, I turn around. I'm going back to shore, paddling. I turn around because I hear him screaming. He's standing up in the water with his boat upside down. How did that happen? And he said that I left him to drown. He could stand in the water. In the water. He's standing up saying that I left him to drown. How did I leave you to drown? You're not drowning. And how did you get out of your boat? I don't get it. But it happened. That was probably the most memorable moment of the trip. So we went, and they still had the COVID restrictions. So you either had to show that you had your vaccine, which we both do. So we had to be able to show them that we had the vaccine. So we had to take our cards, and then you had to get a test to come back. But once again, I would love to go back, and I 100% recommend going to Belize. Do your own research, of course. You know, we did ours when we went, and it worked out for us, but I would definitely do your own research. But if you're thinking of going, it was a great time. It really was. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video that I have for you today, and like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks. So my husband got out. I will not be getting out, but he got out. He went to get rice and beans right there. Now he's walking with someone. I don't know where he's going. I actually don't like it. Dude! Just right there. Oh. He disappeared. So I'm currently literally in a van by myself. Driver left me. My husband left me. And I don't know what to do. Send help. No, we're going right here. Where the bird is. Where the bird is.
Oh my, tip over.
Exactly, where the bird is, babe. We're not going that far. It only makes sense to go right there. I'm not going all the way out there. Ow, would you stop running into me? Get out of here.
You the one close to me.
Get back. Babe.
You the one that's close to you.
Get off.
You're not staring.
And now you're making me go the wrong way. Oh my God. Someone get this man. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He is the most annoying person on the planet. Look, he about to run. He about to run right over here. We're about to go into the village. I don't really technically know what the village name is, so I guess we'll figure that out later.
The Village.
It's called The Village.
There's a movie called The Village. M. Night Shyamalan, Philly's finest, by the way. Okay. But that movie didn't really end well, so hopefully this village is better than that.
Okay,
village.
so now he's putting us in a freaking scary movie. We're going to the village. We're changing. You see this? I've had this on all day. We went tubing in the river, went zip lining. I've only had 1.5 drinks today, so I'm doing good on the drinks. And well, probably technically 2 because I took some sips of his. And we're about to change, and we'll be back. Look at the feet, guys. Look at the feet. Philly in 4. Let's go. We're supposed to be taking a picture for me. And he dancing.